Hey everybody, this is Sean V. Bradley, and we are on a quick go-to-meeting with Team Dealer Synergy and Team John Hinder Honda. Everybody at John Hinder Honda, how you guys doing?
Good.
All right, good. I like it. I love it. I want more of it. So let's get into this. Are you ready for this? Okay, I predicted this was going to happen. Let's type into Google 2014 Honda Odyssey, Columbus, Ohio. You ready? Bam! What's on my screen, people? First position natural Google. Is that cool or what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on. That's pretty. I need a yeah!
Yeah.
All right, thank you. All right. Now, here's the thing. I did this. How many days ago was at your dealership?
Melissa?
A week.
It was a week ago.
Okay, and did I not predict, Melissa, did I not predict that you would be first position natural Google in a couple days?
You did.
Okay, and look at what I did. You saw it. You were right there with me. That's you. You're the star of the video, right? So what happened?
Yeah.
How did I do this? Because I just used my iPhone, and I didn't even have it. I think I had Nick or somebody over there that basically did the camera production off of my iPhone. So what we're going to go into today is how did I do this? So this is the actual video. So this is going to be a quick video search engine optimization to be able to get you first page organic results. All right. So the first thing I want to do is I want to go into my channel, and then I'm going to go, where's she at? Right there. There it is. I'm going to click edit. Okay, so I'm going to go through some of the basic stuff. First of all, you got to understand that a video that's optimized is like a full-blown website that gets optimized. Okay, so if I turn and I pull out, let me just go to here. Let me go to John Hinder. Let's go to Hinder Honda 1. HinderHonda1.com. I spell it wrong. Okay, Google.
Yeah, E-R.
I can't spell very well today. Okay, I'm just going to go right in here. Okay, so now, this might sound a little bit stupid, but I want you to actually see this. Okay, just so you get the whole correlation. So this is your main website. Your main website's got a URL, correct?
Yep.
Okay, guess what? Your YouTube video has got, I'm going to open this up in a different window. Just so you see this. So your YouTube video has got a URL. Do you see that?
Yep. Okay,
so the video, your website has a URL. Now look at this right here. If you click right click and you view source, okay, all this is called HTML code. All right, now watch this. This is what gets crazy. If you turn around and you look at this right here and you go to share, and if you click embed, this is your video has got HTML. As a matter of fact, if I open up a Word document, I want you to see your video's HTML. So this is HTML code. This is HTML that's within your video. So again, long story short, your website has got HTML, right? Apparently, so does your video. Now, just to keep going back into here, your video has got title, so does your website. When we go to John Hinder Honda, look at this. We go to John Hinder Honda, you see, let's just go to even the Power Store. You see this right here? That's your title. This is your description. Do you see that? Same thing here. Your video has a title. It has, and this is where you put the title text in. Here's your description, and here's your meta tags or keyword tags, and here's your category tags. So let's go through what we want to do. Every time with a dealership, we want to geo-target the search. Again, every time we do some type of optimization or coding, if you notice, I put Columbus, Ohio in here. Does that make sense? Okay, the reason why is because if I just put, Sienna, or I just put in the Odyssey and somebody searched for it, yes, there's a possibility through local search it'll pop up, but it'll be a little bit distorted. You will have a higher reality of people that are relevant finding your vehicle if you geo-target your search. And here's what J.D. Power says. J.D. Power says that when people are ready to buy a vehicle, when they're 31 days or less, when they're 1 month or less, people geo-target their search. So, for example, I'll just use your Honda. Okay, if I type in Honda Accord, all this type of stuff comes up. Auto Fair Honda of Plymouth, Silk of Honda, Herb Chambers. Look at the searches that come up. Edmunds.com, Lindsay Honda. So now if I turn around and put Honda Accord, Cherry Hill, New Jersey, totally different. Do you see? It is my local dealer. Burns Honda is the dealership that's in the Cherry Hill area. So that's Burns Honda. But when I turn around and did my previous search, just Honda Accord, Burns Honda didn't even show up on here. Do you see that? And I'm in Autobahn, New Jersey. I'm like literally 15 minutes away from Cherry Hill. My local Honda dealership for my office is Burns Honda, but didn't show up doing this. So people are conditioned by accident or by fault by searching to geo-target. Do you all agree with that?
Yep.
Okay, so again, if that's the first thing that you have to do is you always remember whatever that we're putting here, we're geo-targeting. See, for me, it's a little bit different since I'm a national company. I might not use geo-targets. I might use different keywords. But whenever we code for our clients, whenever we do websites, focus sites, videos for our clients, we always geo-target the searches. Okay, so now, that's the first part. The next thing is in the title, you want to be specific. So before I even get into the rest of the code, it's very important that I talk about the web content here, because that's what a lot of people screw up. They just shoot random crap, guys and ladies. They shoot random stuff, and then they try to optimize it the best way. The best way to optimize is to capture the right content. So to optimize videos, it doesn't start with the coding or the text. It starts with what videos you're trying to capture. So always begin with the end result in mind. It's very, very imperative when we're trying to engage in video search engine optimization, but I want to correlate regular search engine optimization as well too. It's not good to just optimize crap that's there. What you want to do is you want to start first with the strategy. So let's say, for example, if you're going to create focus sites or microsites, you want to first map out, almost like in a flow chart or on a whiteboard or in a Word doc or in a VSEO mind map program, you want to kind of project what the strategy is first. Then you buy your URLs after the strategy is there. You don't create your site and then figure out what the URLs are. Same thing with your videos. So here, you know that we had the strategy that we wanted to do a couple things. One, we wanted to review the Honda Odyssey, the 2014. We wanted to review the Honda Odyssey, but we also wanted to, for me, to compare the Honda Odyssey to Toyota Sienna. So we're talking about Toyota Sienna. I actually am saying the words, you know what, I was actually thinking, I'm not sure what I want to get. And basically the sales rep she's basically explaining why the Honda Odyssey is better than a Toyota Sienna. So the first thing that has to happen is, if I may mark it down, is the strategy. What is the strategy or the vision? So again, what do you want to have happen when somebody types in, let's go back to Google, when somebody types in 2014 Honda Odyssey Columbus, I wanted, when somebody typed in the words 2014 Honda Odyssey Columbus, Ohio, I wanted, guess what I wanted to show up? I wanted my video to show up. If you look at it, nothing in the subject line or anywhere here says John Hinder Honda. The URL, which I'll get to in a second, does. But nothing in the title or the description, really focuses on John Hinder Honda. It's about the 2014 Odyssey. Because I'm assuming that John Hinder Honda is so big and so branded in Heath, Ohio, people know that. But I want, when people are in Columbus, specifically in this campaign, that might not know who John Hinder is or is not even thinking about John Hinder. They don't give a crap about John Hinder yet. They just care about the Odyssey. So I want that to show up. Now, what I want to do, and I don't know if this is kicked in yet, but I want to also 2014 Toyota Sienna. Holy smokes! You guys love me or what? Look what just popped up. First position, natural Google. Do you see that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Now look at this. Out of almost 1 million results, again, out of almost 1 million results, 950,000 results, 2014 Toyota Sienna, Columbus, Ohio. Everybody at John Hinder Honda, do you sell brand new Toyotas?
No.
But you sure the hell would like if somebody's looking for a brand new Toyota to see that video that says, I quote, the 2014 Honda Odyssey is better than the Toyota Sienna when they search for the Toyota Sienna in Columbus, Ohio. Would you not like that to happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like saying the word amen, but I'm not going to. So that's the whole point here, is that you've got to have the strategy. So I'm playing chess. What I want to be able to do is that was a double whammy right there. That's got to hurt the Toyota people. It's got to hurt deep. You know what I mean? Because not only when somebody types in the Toyota Sienna, Columbus, Ohio, but they type in the Honda Odyssey, they both show up. So if you optimize the right way, using a freaking iPhone like I just did, really quick, no edits, just boom, bam, it's up there. There you go. So now you'd have to agree that theory is great, but I sat there in your showroom, you watched me do this video, and I didn't even do all the talking. You guys did. And look, a week later, you're not only on the first page natural position for Honda Odyssey, but you're freaking first page natural, position for the Toyota Sienna. Does that make sense, people?
Yep.
All right, so now that I got your attention, what we've got here is we came up with a strategy. And you know me because I was there. I said, this is exactly what I wanted to have happen. This is exactly what I predicted to happen. And this is exactly what happened. So, again, Dr. Covey says you got to create things twice. First, mentally, and then physically. You've got to visualize, and then it will materialize. So that's the thing first, is that we've got to visualize what we want to have happen, and then we make it happen. So now the next thing, after we come up with the video collateral, remember, there's speech recognition software for the search engines, there's facial recognition software, and there's pixel recognition software. The thing that was good here was the fact that we had a picture of the Honda Odyssey. There's the Honda emblem. It's a real Odyssey. We're talking about the Odyssey. We're seeing the features in the Odyssey. The search engines aren't stupid. They really are recognizing this. Okay, the only thing that we could have done better in this video is if we took, you don't need it obviously, but this is, if you wanted to be absolutely OCD better, is if we took some video footage of the Toyota Sienna, or we had a Honda Odyssey next to the Toyota Sienna, because what you want to be able to do is say the key words. We said, she said, I said the words 2014, Honda Odyssey, better than Toyota Sienna, the words Columbus, Ohio. If you listen to the video, we used all these keywords in the video. Is that cool or what?
Yep.
So now, again, first is the concept of the video. Second is actually shooting the actual verbiage that you want to come up on the search engines. You've got to shoot that collateral. Again, if it was a focus site, microsite, it's the same thing. You need to have pictures. You need to have videos. You need to have reviews. You need to have content that's going to, correlate with the actual title or the, or the subject. The next thing is something called keyword density, okay, or keyword, relevancy. If you look at this right here, I turn around and I just cut and paste. So in the actual title, I've duplicated or replicated that actually here. Okay, to be honest with you, to do this better, I should have more than just one-liner. Again, for this to stay on the search engines, and I'll get into like keeping and longevity later, the way to rightfully do this, I just didn't have the time or the subject matter information handy, is that if it was you guys, if this was Melissa, if this was somebody else over there, you should be writing all the reasons why in text. So first you want to replicate the words here, but in your text you want to use the key words. Okay, you want to use the reasons as something like this. I'm going to just freestyle. I'm going to actually start typing so you can see this. The reasons why the 2014 is better than the 2014 Toyota, and so on and so on. I'm not going to go, is, and then blah, 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 blah. Because of, they won this award, that award, the safety, the this, the that. You know what I mean? Like, so what you want to do is you want to put the right anchor text. It's called anchor text. And what you got to do, which I didn't do, just because I didn't need to, because this is just an example, is I would embed links. So, for example, this is really high-level stuff. And the reason why I'm recording this is so you and my team could actually go back to this video for reference. But when you're optimizing stuff, it's backlinking and destination mapping. I'm going to show you some advanced stuff here in a second. Let's just say, for example, I'm sorting that this is an award. So if I go to Google, Honda Odyssey Awards. You see this right here? So there we go, Honda Odyssey accolades and ratings. Do you see this right here? I could cut and paste this. And again, I'm just using something random because I just looked at this. Let's say there's a JD Power or Motor Trend. Let's say there was any of this stuff. What you're doing is I am now going to go back to this video and watch. If I'm talking about blah, 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 and then I embed that link in there. You see what I'm saying? So if I'm talking about that this vehicle won this award, I should go to the award website and cut the link. If you look at Wikipedia, Wikipedia has source stuff all the time. You can't just put stuff on Wikipedia unless you source it with links to, for validation. That's what Google wants. That's what YouTube wants. They want real stuff. They don't want people like us manipulating it. So the more real this is, the higher on the algorithms, higher on the search engines this is going to go. So again, if I'm going to talk about the Honda Odyssey, now here's something else here. Watch this. Another thing, another embedded link that I could go after is Honda Odyssey better Toyota Sienna. Look at that. I didn't put that in there. That other people compare KBB. So I could turn around and look at this. Before I embed this, I want to make sure that it's actually, it doesn't slam me. But you see this right here? This compares. Now, this is relevant because look at what the URL is right here, people. Look at the URL. It says, compare cars overview minivan. Okay, so this is relevant, and it talks about the, this. So now I embedded this link in here. So now I am embedding links that support this statement here. Now, this is advanced search engine optimization. Don't get me wrong. I didn't do all this, and I still showed up. But if you want to do this the right way, I'm teaching you the right way how to optimize. Again, you want to make sure that everything that's in this title is supported with anchor text as well as, destination mapping. Same thing for Columbus, Ohio. Watch this. If you turn around, especially Columbus is not where your dealership's at. If you go to google.maps.com, is it google.maps.com? It's maps.com, whatever. No, it's maps.google.com. There you go. So now if I did this, watch this, if I did directions, if I turn around and put driving directions, if I go to from Columbus, Ohio to John Hinder Honda. Look at that. Get directions. Will blow your mind. Do you see this? Look at this right here, folks. Do you see what I got right here, right?
Yep.
Now, there should be a way. Danielle, help me. Isn't there a way to get the HTML out of this? There it is. I love it. Watch this. So I just got the URL right here. So now let me just close this thing. I'm going to open up another window, right? And I just turn on and click Control V. Look at this. Boom. I've got Google Maps plotting step-by-step directions from Columbus, Ohio to the door of John Hinder Honda. So now, if I've got this here, and I would turn around and say that, you know, if you're looking to buy a minivan in the Columbus, Ohio area, and then I just did this, Control V, boom, I've got that right there. And I can actually minimize this so it's not this long. I'm going to show you that trick too. But do you see that? I've now got the embedded link right there. Do you follow me, everybody? I've got the embedded link from MapQuest. So now, you don't have to do all this, but I'm showing you what you should do. If you're going to do everything perfectly, now I've got embedded links that are going to correlate and validate that this is about a Honda Odyssey, about a Toyota Sienna, about comparisons, about, Columbus, Ohio. Do you all see how I'm geo-targeting, how I'm doing search engine optimization?
Yes.
The other thing that I'm doing here, which I didn't know off the top of my head when I coded this really quickly, like in a couple of seconds. What's your phone number? It was Melissa, right, that did this video with me?
Yeah.
Melissa, what's your cell phone number?
740.
Okay, 740.
258.
Okay, 258.
4503.
Okay, so now watch this. What I'm doing here is I'm in this video. If you look at this, you have to use the HTTP preface. You can't just put www. If you just put www, it's not going to be a site link. So if you want it to be a hot link, you've got to use the HTTP. So if you look at this, I've got the URL and I've got the what do you call it? Your phone number, and I'll show you why. But I also, actually, I did do it the right way. I did this on my own. I went to Car and Driver, Honda Odyssey. So I actually put that in here. I actually put the link for Car and Driver to validate this. Now, so I spent a lot of time talking about the description because I want to have what's called anchor text. I want to have meat on the bone for the search engines to crawl and pick up. But if you look over here, the keywords, I'm only using the right keywords, okay? I did not keyword stuff. Keyword stuffing is bad. I'm using relevant keywords: 2014 Honda Odyssey, Columbus, Ohio, OH, minivan, Toyota, Sienna, review, reviews, better, which is better, buy. Okay? A lot of people try to pack everything in. They pack the whole damn Honda lineup or the whole Toyota lineup. Only focus on what this video is about. The more targeted the video, the better. Now, if you look at this, I put autos and vehicles, so it's in the right category. Now watch this. In advanced settings, we're going to go to advanced settings. Okay, this is the actual latitude and longitude for Columbus, Ohio. I put the date. So watch this. If I go to Columbus, you see this? It's on the map. all you got to do is write the word Columbus, comma, Ohio, click search, and it's going to come up. I'll show you. So if I do Columbus, Ohio, and I click search, watch. It's going to pop up. Do you see that? Hold on, it dropped back. There you go. Do you guys see how I just did that?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm locking it in. Now Columbus, Ohio is locked in. So when I go back again in advanced search, I'm going to put the recording date. I'm going to turn around and put Columbus, Ohio. You want to make sure that you geo-stamp the video. Okay? Now let's take a look at my actual live video. Everything is in here. I want to make sure I didn't mess this up. The only thing I did add was the phone number. It's saved. Now I'm going to go to the live video. Now check this out. This is what the public sees. And look at that, Melissa. You already have 371 views on this video. Is that strong as hell or what?
That's great.
Okay.
Turn it red.
So now, if you look at this, look what shows up. Look what's here. If somebody sees this, this is a drop-down. All this other stuff's there. You got to assume that most people don't even know this. Look, would you really know, unless you're really looking, most people don't even realize there's a show more button and all that other stuff. So it's very important when you do the optimization that you put the URL and the phone number up top, because at the end of the day, look what they've got right there. Now you've got a lead generator, because now if they want, they could click John Hinder, or they could frickin' call your number directly. How cool is that? And Melissa, you could even put right in the first line, you know, you have 2 lines, so you don't need to put car and driver right here. You could even turn around and say something like, call me for details, call me for free information, call me for a test drive. Does that make sense?
Cool.
All right. So again, I don't want to drag this out. That's going to conclude my demonstration. You saw when I was there the Robert Wiseman examples. You saw when I was there all the other examples. But team, in less than a week, I was able to show you how to get on the first page of natural Google when you type in your competitor, 2014 Toyota Sienna Columbus. And look at this. I'm going to show you something. I just put Columbus. There's even more. If I do Columbus, Ohio, it brings up to 950,000. The more keywords, the less the amount of results show up. So this is really hard. Out of 2.5 million results, that means, again, out of 2.5 million results, your first position natural Google. Look at this. You are above the frickin' Toyota dealership stuff. Do you see that? That's pretty crazy. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yep.
Now, the other reason is, you know, I'm thinking it's the way that I optimize this is probably better than those dealerships. So now, the other thing I want you to understand is how do you keep it up? You got to realize that the videos are almost like Craigslist. When you post videos, they drop down after a while. That's why you got to keep doing this. The best way is not to turn around and worry about this. What you want to do is create the YouTube channel. Partly what's good is if you take a look at my channel, I'm going to pull my channel in here for a second. Stand by. I'm going to bring my channel in here. If you look at this, my channel's got 1,234 videos. This is just one of my channels. I've got probably about 5 channels. I've got probably about 4,000 videos, but this one channel has got 1,234 videos, and I think that I have in views, you know, I don't know, about 500,000 views, you know, off of my channel. So the way that the Google algorithms are and the YouTube algorithms are is that if you just got one video on one brand new website, it's not going to be as valid or as relevant because what Google's seeing, they're like, okay, this guy is a YouTuber. This guy, you know, he's got good content. He's got 1,000 videos. He's got 500,000 views. He's got 1 million views. You know what I mean? People like his videos. And if this Honda video is on my channel that's relevant, that gives me more brownie points to YouTube and to Google. Does that make sense?
Yep. Yeah. Yes.
So again, build the equity in the channel, not just the video. Build the equity in the channel, not just the video. So besides the video channel and the video, you want to be able to get views. So now let's turn around, and I was waiting for this. Okay, so I was waiting for this demonstration. So now I'm going to go to this video. Now watch, I'm going to syndicate this. This is crazy. This is the content syndication. I'm going to just go to my personal Facebook, and I'm going to post this in. Why are you guys laughing? Okay, so I'm going to post this here, and I'm going to ask questions. Okay, so now I've got this here, right? Done, and I could tag people. Melissa, I think you tagged me, right? There you go. So Melissa's there. I don't know if Tim King, yep, is in there. And I'm not sure off the top of my head, so I'm just going to show you. So now I'm going to post this here. And if I wanted to be controversial, I'd tag my Toyota people as well. But now I've got that here. I have the option to promote this if I wanted to. I'm not going to. So this is my personal channel. So now I'm going to go through my business channel. So I'm going to drop that same spiel right here onto Dealer Synergy. So I'm going to post that there. So that's now on the Dealer Synergy Facebook that's got over 7,692 fans. Now I'm going to go to Automotive Internet Sales. And what Melissa should do is do the same thing that I'm doing to all of her, her Facebook people, right? And then I'm going to go to here, and now watch this. Now I'm going to go to Twitter. And I'm going to go to Twitter, and I'm going to post here, help. Watch this. What do you think is the better? And I'm going to use my hashtags, minivan. I can't make up my mind. The Toyota Sienna or Honda. Is that how I spell Odyssey? Is that right? Nope. Odessey, correct?
ODY.
ODY, that's what I thought. Okay, I messed up. SSEY. Hey, I'm an internet ninja, not a speller. Okay. But at least I asked before I friggin' pressed post, right? Okay, so there you go. Help, I want, what do you think is better, is the better minivan? I can't make up my mind. The Toyota Sienna or Honda Odyssey, boom. And now I'm going to turn on and click tweet. And now that's going to be on my Facebook, but now it's now through Twitter. And I could do this through LinkedIn. If I go through LinkedIn, and what I'm doing is I want a lot of people to see this. This is called content syndication. So now I'm going to LinkedIn. I'm posting this here. And I'm hoping to get comments. Now look at that. That's in my LinkedIn, which I've got 4,204 people on my personal LinkedIn. And I could go on and on and on to Pinterest. As a matter of fact, let's do that. So if I'm in here, I'm going to share this. I could turn on and, hold on, let me just go refresh. Okay, if I go to share, there we go. So now I can turn on and put this through Pinterest. Now I just posted through Pinterest here. My Pinterest channel. I'm going to go to my Google Plus channel. It's on Google. So I just syndicated all this to 50 million places. Do you guys see what I just did? I just went through all my Facebook stuff. There's literally thousands of people that just got this. Whether they care or not, who knows? But that's what you need to do is you need to turn around and not just put this on your, you don't need to put this on your YouTube channel. You should be cutting and pasting this, and sending it to all your customers that are interested in the Honda or anybody that said, oh, I'm thinking about an Odyssey, you know what I mean, and so on and so forth. So what happens is if this link in this video is in so many different people's hands, there's people viewing it, watching it, commenting on it. All of this contributes to the total aspect of video search engine optimization. Team at John Hinder Honda, I'm done. What do you think about this little workshop?
It's awesome.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to stop the recording.